Hi, Cheryl here from 24/7 Wellness and Living. I'm going to share with you a little thing to do today. Really easy to do, really quick, just really good for the mobilization of the spine. So I really love doing this. You know, as I say, you can use my ball for it if you wish. If not, just get a rolled up towel and use it. But it's just really nice for the mobility of the spine. We have gel within our discs that through normal mobility should be massaged. It gets sort of massaged around on a daily basis. So, but what happens if we get a lot of stiffness in the back or through poor posture or problems like that? You know, what can happen is our vertebrae get locked together, and because they're locked together, we don't get that nice massaging of normal mobility, and the gel within the disc starts to sort of bulge into one area, and that's how you can get like a herniation, bulging disc, and it pushes on the nerve. So I love this little exercise. It's really easy to do. You can do it any time of the day, and it's just a nice spinal roll, and it just really is a nice thing to do. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a ball, we're going to lay ourselves down on the floor, and I just put the ball between my knees, feet in line with the sit bones, okay? Draw the navel into your spine. Now you just want to have your feet not too far away because your hamstrings will spasm against this. So feet in line with the sit bones and sort of deactivate the hamstring a little bit there. And what I do is, I'm just going to move my hands out the way, is I just take a little pelvic tilt. So we just roll across from the coccyx, across the sacrum and back again. So it's just some nice mobility just across the sacrum and the coccyx again. So away from you and towards you. Then I deepen the curve by drawing the navel into the spine and pressing into my lumbar region. So we just roll through and back to the coccyx. So it's coccyx, sacrum, into the lumbar region. And note, I have to use the abdominals to help press the lower back into the floor, because obviously we have a lordotic curve. The lumbar region draws away from the floor like this, and so to help it draw the navel in and really press that lower back. And then I'm going to actually go from the coccyx to the sacrum, into the lumbar, all the way up through into the thoracic, up into bridge position. Note the chin stays away from the chest. I raise my arms. Now, as if I'm almost hanging on those arms, I just drop away. So soften my sternum and roll through the spine, one vertebrae at a time, and then release back to the coccyx. Arms come back by my side, and then start it again. Just tilt, draw the navel in, roll up into bridge position, chin away from the chest, hold the arms, and literally roll down. And I want you to almost imagine that you could lift each vertebrae off the mat individually and then drop them back onto the mat individually. And pay attention to any areas where you feel as if the vertebrae are almost locked together. Maybe that's an area where you have, issues. Obviously, once you get to the sacrum and coccyx, they're fused, so they will move as a block. But just be aware of any areas where you feel, oh gosh, I can't even, I can't feel them moving individually and smoothly. They feel as if they're moving as a block. So just nice inhalation, rolling through the spine, keeping hold of that ball. Almost feel your femur bone wrapping round that ball. So we have the connection of your inner thigh muscles, pelvic floor just rolling through, pressing that lower back into the mat. Just going to do it one more time. Peel the back off the mat, one vertebrae at a time. Coming up, take a nice deep breath. Inhale. And as you exhale, falling away from those arms, pressing that lower back into the mat, right in back to the sacrum. Good. And then we can just hug the knees into the chest and just draw them in. So that's really nice thing to do, nice and easy. Don't underestimate that. Small things are often, deliver great results. So nice spinal roll, do it as often as you can. Really good for the health of the spine, really good for mobility, and just focus on that nice smooth roll through and roll back up, as if you could just lift each vertebrae off individually. I'm Cheryl Alker, 24/7 Wellness and Living. visit our website. You can get our ball from there if you so wish, or as I say, use any ball. It's fine for this one, or a rolled up towel. So www.247wellness.com. Thank you for your time, and I'm Cheryl Alker.